Hello Libras, thank you all so much for coming for your wealth and abundance reading for the spring season. I would be returning for this reading in the Virgo season, so I'm predicting for the months ahead. Thank you so much. I think this would be much more helpful and allow you to foresee what is coming to you when it comes to your wealth and abundance building. Okay, so let's quickly see what's gonna be happening. I call on a divine goddess Bastet and Sekhmet to lead in this reading, because Sekhmet is going to protect you and show you what you need to protect yourself against, because what happens when you're building wealth is that you get attacked, right? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So she's there to give you the information you need or what you need to do, and Bastet is going to show you what is happening in your wealth building and maybe make changes where you need to make them. All right, my Libras, so let's look at what's going to be happening for the months ahead, starting now. Divine goddesses, what is happening with the Libra collective from now to the Leo season, please, when it comes to their wealth and abundance reading. Okay, so there's a new beginning leading you into a place where you become more disciplined. Expansion will happen from that. You're going to change a lot and step up and create more wealth for yourself. Anything else? Okay, so how this fell upside down. So you overcome a tower moment, a situation that was interfering with your expansion, because they fell right here. Actually, I want to put it there. I read the way the cards fall too, and this changes you from the foundation up. It changes the way you've been going after things about your wealth and abundance. You think about your steady foundation and what you need to be doing, but this interruption changes your whole belief system when it comes to this. Ideally, you're going on a new journey that's going to get you very organized, very steady, very focused. You're stepping up into a boss energy, like a very emperor type of vibe, right? Which is someone that is a leader. They get promotions at their jobs, or they become their own boss and they run their show when it comes to wealth. You have what it takes to do what you need to do to who you are, to make things unfold the way you want, literally. All right, your belief system changes. You step up and you start to see expansion in the things you're doing. Some of you, like I said, you get the promotions. Those of you who are entrepreneurs probably start working with others, or you start collaborating, or you start to see that you're expanding and your hard work is paying off. Okay, anything else, divine goddesses? Okay, you have the wealth card fell, so everything is leading you to your wealth here. Whatever, all this that you're doing, this new beginning, and you becoming serious and stepping into your power and doing what must be done, is taking you to the 10 of coins, because you're working very hard on your skills, moving away from anything that is not serving of you, okay, that will distract you, bringing closure to that, and being positioned to really receive. All right, and feel grounded, because success, you're crowned with success. That's what I'm seeing here. You're crowned with success. I can keep going. You're crowned with success. It looks good for you, so long as so long as you really work from the emperor energy. I can see that you're unfolding into a place where success is awaiting you. You are going to go through periods where you feel very settled here, that you have all that you need. You don't lack anything in the home. The family is taken care of here, because you're working hard towards it and mastering your skills, just so even that can happen. New opportunities are going to appear to you, I see as well. There may be interruptions that slows you down a little, but it takes you to a place where you find your peace of mind and you keep moving. All right, and bring closure to any interruptions here, and you find yourself receiving and feeling good at the end of the day, because you start to see that whatever you're putting in, you're getting back. You see success in your horizon. You end up feeling that way anyway. You know, it's a great beginning that's going to end well, is what I'm seeing here, right? It's a great beginning that's going to end well for you, my Libras, when it comes to your wealth and abundance reading. Please, let's look at what is hidden that they need to know now, divine goddesses. What is hidden that the Libras need to know about their wealth and abundance? Okay, it fell right on top there. You may have concerns, or somebody around you have concerns. A masculine energy that you know that's a little bit older than you have concerns about your stability. Okay, that fell there too. Imprisonment. Maybe some of you feel trapped, or somebody you know may literally be in jail, and that bothers you and affects your your stability too, because you got a message of concern. Maybe it's from whoever is locked up, or you got a message that, oh no, the wind blew our cards, but it's good that I've interpreted it already, so we don't have to worry. But pretty much this, tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. What is this hidden? What is hidden that they need to know? This flipped over. Something about lovers. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, there's lovers and there's courtship. So a relationship situation. Some of you may be concerned about your relationship situation and feeling trapped in this relationship. Alright. Maybe things are not unfolding well. Because if the message is of concern connected to this, then it may be something connected to your relationship that is not the greatest news, or something that you're going through that, you know, it's not something that you really want to. You don't trust somebody. Okay, you don't trust somebody. You just don't. Whoever you're dating, you really don't trust them, because underneath the courtship you have the false person there. So I feel like some of you may be getting a divorce. Alright, there go another message. And you're worried about your child. And you may be going a separate way just because you want to try new things and, you know, live a more luxurious life or be more wealthy. That's what I'm getting from this. You know, whichever one resonates for you guys. Some of you met someone that you're going to start dating, and it's connected to your wealth building, because maybe when they come together with you, your finances change, your stability changes, right? So that's also something here. Some of you may have found someone that you fell in love with, and it's got you thinking a lot. So that's also happening. Let me put this together, since the wind is messing with us, my Libras. Okay, let's look at the obstacle you'll be facing during this spring season. Ideally, what is the obstacle that Libras will be facing, Spirit? What's the obstacle? Oh my goodness, why did all that? So there's some strife, some, you know, obstacles, detachments, I mean arguments, not detachments, that may be happening. Worries about not having enough money, being caught up in your mind. Some of you moving a little too quick on something, you know, that you feel defeated in. Worrying about your personal power. This was a mess. This was just too many cards. Let's do this again, Spirit. Sorry, Libras, I want to reread this. Let's look at the obstacle again, Divine Goddess. What obstacle is Libra facing, Spirit? Another big blob. Indecision concerning maybe a fire sign that you have in your life, or concerning an ending that has to do with a relationship that has to do with a fire sign, which is a Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Maybe that's what is message of concern that we saw that's hidden, connecting to the Lovers card, has to do with an ending that is coming, you know, that you're undecisive about, or that you have concerns about concerning a fire sign person, which is a Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. Okay, so the obstacle is you're worried about them, you are in your head about them, you're confused about them, about an ending connecting to them. Okay, yeah, because underneath the deck you have the Knight of Cups. This is about love and marriage, and you being overburdened by this situation and in your head and being sad, feeling like you're going through so much pain and disappointments connecting to this relationship, you know, and your happiness is all at stake here. And so this is in the midst of your wealth building. It is connected because your stability is shaking, I feel. All right, let's look at the spiritual blocks, energetic blocks that's interfering with your wealth building, besides this love situation and all this other stuff I said. Let's look at the energetic blocks that Libras have, Spirit. What are the energetic blocks that Libras have? My Libras, if this is resonating, please subscribe, like, and share, please. Thank you so much. That's a big blob, and I'm not doing that. Let's do single card, Spirit. There you go. That showed up and it showed up again. So energetic block is maybe you guys are not feeling very strong. You feel out of balance with who you are and what you're trying to do. Okay, you're not feeling that strong. You don't believe right now that things will change for you. You're isolating yourself and you're keeping to yourself, you know, and there is a big major imbalance in who you are right now from the spiritual core center. Messages that are even coming to you from Spirit is confusing you the more, and so there's a lot going on, you know, internally that is affecting your core belief system and shaking you from a place where you don't feel strong enough. I think some of you are hoping for a miracle when it comes to your wealth and abundance, but at the same time, you know, you don't truly believe in it as much, you know, so you isolate and you feel very out of balance. Okay, so you're not yourself, you're not strong enough, you're isolating and, you know, feeling weaker within who you are. Okay, that's the energetic block there, and that is like something that only you can get yourself out of and start to believe in miracles again, and start to believe that you'll be okay and you can move forward and, you know, things can happen for you. Now let's look at what actions Spirit advises you to take towards your wealth building. For Libras, divine goddesses, what decision do you advise them to take? I mean, what actions do you advise them to take or focus on at this time? Oh my goodness, that is way too much, so I'm going to put that back. That's all I'm getting today, like big blocks of cards. It's like, all right, Spirit, what actions do you advise the Libras to take? What is your advice for the Libras for their wealth and abundance building, please? Spirit is saying focus on yourself, take care of you, you know, think deeply about what you need to do. Pretty much, you have the Hermit there. Overcome your sorrows, disappointments, and take charge of what you're passionate about. Get out of your head. Focus on creating generational wealth, you know, and becoming more comfortable. It's about you working on yourself to become self-sufficient here. That is the starting point. They want you to focus on that, all right, and take actions in that direction. Okay, so that's good. Let's move on to the skills you need to embody to, you know, secure this. All right, Libras. Okay, what do you have? You have the Advocate. I feel like some of you need to are lawyers or need to be in the law system, so you can fend for justice, which makes sense. You are the Justice card, right? So you need to align with the greater good of who you are and be fair about the situation, and kind of like know where you're going and bring balance to yourself, because you're really out of balance here. So Spirit is saying that move, think like a humanitarian and think about making decisions and moving forward in a way that brings fairness to everybody that you are involved with, or any situation that you're in, so that you can get ahead. Okay, and this, I feel like, will put you also in alignment with your higher energies and who you truly are when you operate from a place of fairness. And you have the Magician card. They also want you to get into what you have, the Artist at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you are artists, and Magicians for sure is that you have the ability to create what the wealth that you desire, and Spirit is telling you to go ahead and manifest. Because remember, you started out with the Zero card, which is the leap of faith, and you starting all over here. Spirit is saying you have all it takes. Get into this Magician mode and create the life that's going to give you what this how do you call it, security for yourself, and take care of you. Do the right thing as you get to that as well. Okay, what do we have here? Let's move on to Destiny Helpers for you, my Libras. What's the Destiny Helper, Spirit? Open your heart. Okay, for the entrepreneurs, what's the Destiny Helper for the Libra, Spirit? What do you advise them to do, those who own businesses? Quite a bit. Why am I getting so much? Okay, I'm just gonna go through them quickly. Spirit wants you to go live. For some of you, elevate your mindset so you can get new results. Some of you need planning in moving forward. They want you to inspire and influence people, or they want you to realize that whatever it is that you're doing, you inspire people and you influence people. So think about that, and kind of incorporate it in with your business plans and stuff. They want you to also focus on making profit and being in the flow too, which means don't do too much at a time. Get one thing done at a time. Okay, I only want to read the Prophet for you entrepreneurs. Welcome abundance into your life. Create a strong relationship with money. Rejoice in the opportunities and experiences it brings. Okay, this will shift your mindset into the abundance mindset and allow you to be in a receptive mode in a better way, my entrepreneurs. Let's look at open your heart. Right here is allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you are guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. So I feel like some of you, this lovers that was showing up and your relationship, it may not be an ending for some of you. Some of you are, like I said, I remember telling you that some of you are meeting someone and that has got you a little bit out in your head, and you're gonna date someone, but you're worried about somebody not being real though. So I feel like that message is for those of you who are ready to date. Then Spirit is telling you that, hey, be open-hearted about it, because maybe that will also, it's not maybe, it's connected to your wealth building. When you're working in a team with someone, Libras, you guys always do better with someone anyways. You like having a partner in things that you do, and that includes home, love, businesses and all that. So it will always remain one of the ways that you can get what you want when it comes to wealth. So I feel it's very connected. That's why Spirit is saying that open your heart in a way. For those of you who have closed it because maybe you don't trust these people or this person, anyways, let's move on. Spirit, what is the overall progress for the Libras for this whole spring season. Okay, the answers you need are coming. What do you need to release? Wanting moon, you need to release certain negative expectations that you have, all right, and belief systems that you have connected to building wealth. Okay, and you are going to be releasing that throughout the season, this whole spring. All right, because as you get the answers to your questions and things you're trying to figure out during the Gemini season, you gain more clarity and you start to release things that are holding you back. Okay, anything else, Spirit, when it comes to you building wealth? Okay, it's time to release negativity. Look at that. That shows up again. Negativity could be fears you have connected to money, you know, things that didn't work out in the past that holds you back because your mind is stuck in things, negative things, or thought patterns or disappointments and failures you've had in the past that you need to really, you know, work on. So I feel like for you guys, literally this spring is going to be a time where you're really doing some introspection and healing that is going to clear your path, also bringing about, you know, great accomplishments, but not without some shadow work being, you know, going on here, and clearing of things and believing in things going in a positive way for you when it comes to building wealth. So you're going to work through your fears, you're going to work through your negative thought patterns and negative you know, like negativities. Pretty much I'm saying the same thing over. So that's what I'm seeing that you're going to be working through here. Now let's look at the overall advice that the goddesses have for you guys. All right, what's the overall advice you have for the Libras for the spring, Spirit? And underneath the deck is you're very close to achieving your goals. So by the end of the Leo season, you will feel that you're closer for things to come in full circle for you, which is a great thing, right? But it's been a tough journey for you because you had so much emotional stuff that you were dealing with. All right, so the overall advice for the Libras, please, Spirit, divine goddesses, when it comes to their wealth and abundance building. Okay, you guys have two cards here. Let's look. You have moon lighting, which is working another job whilst you build on an abundance mindset. Okay, I'm gonna read that quickly to end your reading. And successful funding for those of you who are in business at the bottom of the deck. You are going to get your funding if you go after it. All right, so the abundance mindset is talking about if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will, right? It will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So you got to get into this mindset. I told you guys already that you got to start believing in miracles again. By getting into the abundance mindset, you would start to believe and you start to know that it works. And maybe some of you already practice it, but you get away from it from time to time, right? Moonlighting here is talking about you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So keep working towards what is going to really liberate you whilst you are doing what you got to do to make ends meet. That's pretty much what Spirit is saying. So don't give up. It is time to be working hard towards your financial freedom, and this is what you need to be doing, you know, keeping your job and still working towards what you truly desire. I think that a lot of us do that anyway. And successful funding coming for those of you who need it. You know, you have to apply yourself though, right? So pretty much those are some good news there for you, the entrepreneurs. And let's wrap this all up, my Libras. Thank you all so much. I will definitely see you all soon. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if this resonates, and also look out for my other readings that I'll be posting soon. All right, bye.